is a Get Movin' Monday, and on a day like today, but finally, spring is here, and for many, that'll mean we get to take the routines outside, maybe go for a run. And whether you're training for the Cap City Half Marathon or you're just looking to shed a few pounds, running is a great way to get in shape and stay in shape. But we need to get outside and do it without injury.
Right. It turns out that studies show us that 80%, that's the surprising part, 80% of runners actually end up with injuries every year. Personal trainer Melanie Ash, recovering journalist, is here to tell us more about the right way to warm up so that we don't hurt ourselves. You have 4 examples for us this morning.
I do. So running, it's really easy for us to kind of get started on a fitness program, especially if we don't have time or money to go to a gym. All you need to do is go outside and get going, right? Okay.
And this is the perfect time of year to do it.
This is the perfect time of year to do it. Today's going to be a great day. But the important thing to know is that you want to get your body warmed up a little bit before you hit the pavement, because that's going to help reduce that risk of injury. So I'm going to show you 4 little moves that we can do today. This is what you want to, you get outside before you start running, just kind of move through these 4 to get some blood flowing through those muscles. So take your feet out nice and wide. We're going to start with a hip circle. So just circle your hips. Forward and back. Yeah, there you go. So using your core to kind of draw in. Right? Good. And really push back through the back of the body.
That feels really good.
Yeah. So
you had to take that shot, didn't you? That was the shot that you decided to take.
And then take it the other way. So about 45 seconds to a minute through these. Make sure you're hitting both sides. So here we're warming up your core, your lower back, and starting to get some blood through those lower body muscles, which is really where we want to focus. So from here,
you just know what to do.
So from here, let's go into a hamstring kickback. So bring the arms in front and alternating heels. You're just going to kick your heels back towards your booty. Yeah, nice. So reaching in front, and don't worry too much about the rhythm. You just want to make sure that you're sitting down low, bending at the hips and bending at the knees, because we use our hamstrings a lot when we run. So we're going to get some blood through there.
Okay, that's a good look too.
That's an outstanding look we got going on. That's fantastic.
And getting some upper body movement as well here with the arms. Now take those feet really, really wide and plant them, and lunges side to side.
Okay.
So this is
now you've pointed your toes a little bit there too.
Yeah, so they're slightly angled out, your toes and your knees. So since your feet are nice and wide, your knees are going to kind of automatically go out towards the corner a little bit. And you want your toes and your knees to kind of line up so that your hips are rotated open in a nice position. Yeah, and what you want to watch for here is just that your knee is coming to a right angle. So we're not jutting out past the toe, and pushing the hips back. You can bring the hands to the hips if that's comfortable. So what you'll see a lot of people do is just go out and hold a stretch. Yeah. When we're warming up, what I don't want you to do is hold a static stretch. This is a dynamic stretch so that we're pumping through, loosening up the muscles gradually and not risking any
So should you still do those though?
Those static stretches are the perfect thing to do after your run.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead and walk the feet. And last one's called the gate opener. We're going to warm up our hip flexors. So balancing on one leg, it's going to take a little bit of balance. Just going to pick up that right leg. And open it out to the side. So lifting it up about to 90 degrees from the floor. And rotate your hip open. Using your abs to pull up that leg.
So what does this help with? Like I always have trouble with the IT band down there. So this would help that?
Yeah, so this is warming up your hip flexors. Some of the other ones we did, the hamstring kickbacks, warm up the IT band. IT band injury is really common for runners. Go ahead and take the other leg.
Wait, what is an IT band?
Your IT band runs here from your hip to your knee. Along the outside of the leg. So because there's a lot of pounding and a lot of overuse for runners, IT band injuries are really, really common. So what's going to help that is your dynamic or your static stretching after your run. So you guys feel nice and warm now?
Yeah. Warm, I'm sweaty.
That's it. It's not too hard, not too hard.
No, that's perfect.
So go through about 45 seconds to a minute of those 4. Nice little 5-minute warm up. Then you want to gradually increase your speed as you're running. So start with a walk or a light jog before you hit that full pace.
Because if you hit it too hard right off the top, you're going to overdo it.
Right. The pounding on the ground when you're running is what causes a lot of the joint injuries and shin splints and things like that you'll see. Those still will happen, but this is going to kind of help reduce the risk of it.
We need a whole different segment on how to run. You know, I mean, because I think doing this is the way I do it is probably not the best way to do it.
Right, absolutely. Shin splints are really common. You want to focus on running all the way through your foot and kind of keeping the ankles loose. That helps. So that you're not real tight pounding on the ground.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
See you later.
Sean is off and running at this point. For more on Melanie Ash Fitness, go to myfox28columbus.com and click on News Links. Thanks, Mel.
Thank you.